Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you so very much for coming and joining us today with Speak Up and Empower with Real Talk Travel. Speak Up and Empower is an online membership of individuals who are experts in their field, and they've all got something very important to say. And I'm with Real Talk Travel. And yes, we have an adventure waiting for you, and we're so excited to take you to with Karisma Resorts. And we've got the lovely lady Sabrina Filato with us, and she's going to tell us all about Karisma Resorts and why you need to book through me to get there so you can be inspired and rejuvenated and enjoy the 5+ star. Welcome, Sabrina, and certainly we're very anxious to find out more about the Karisma Resort, so take it away.
Thank you so much for having me, and I hope that everyone is excited as we all are to travel, and that everyone keeps in mind how crucial it is to have a travel professional like yourself with Real Talk Travel that is here to support you. They've gone to the properties, they have relationships with people like myself and all the hotels, the management, and not only that, but at Karisma Hotels, for example, you're going to get an extra special perk just when you check in on behalf of Real Talk Travel, just to name one of the many perks of working with a travel professional.
That's awesome. Let's get them going.
That's right. So we have a beautiful collection of resorts, which I'm going to go through. There's a lot of different experiences, but what they all have in common is the fact that they are all a luxury experience. And that starts off with the cuisine, because I think that this is a big part of what brings us all together, the dining, the sitting down at the end of the day. And a lot of times we're too busy to do that. So in real life at Karisma Hotels, this was one of our mandates, to bring families or adults or groups of travel together and have these beautiful conversations with beautiful food that provokes conversations. Exactly. So the 4 pillars of gourmet inclusive are gourmet cuisine, premium drinks, personalized service, and activities for all ages. So let's start with the gourmet cuisine.
And I'm a foodie.
Yes, and me too. I have a lot of proof to show that. So the gourmet cuisine starts off with, so you're a foodie. I recently actually have tried different eating styles, and one of those has been plant-based. So let's say someone says, I love to eat, but I want to eat great meals, and I'm following a plant-based diet. Or for example, I'm celiac, or I can't have gluten, or I can't have sugar. No problem. Every single one of our resorts, every single one of our chefs, down to every single one of our staff is going to take care of those food or dietary restrictions or preferences, no matter what they are. Now, that's huge for an all-inclusive, and that's very different. Another thing that is big about gourmet cuisine is how we source our products, our chefs, how they're trained, and the wide variety that we serve. Things like having a la carte in every single one of our restaurants, a la carte dining, we've always had that, and 24-hour room service. No matter what category you book, just remember you're going to book with Real Talk Travel, okay? Now, premium drinks to wash down all this luxury cuisine. You're talking close to a dozen different house wines on offer. You're talking sommelier, and that's included. You're talking sommeliers to help you to learn about wines that you might want from our wine and cellar collection. Fantastic premium beverages all throughout our resorts, and amazing bars, such as our Mezcal bar, which is like the amazing smoky cousin of tequila.
Ooh,
we've got a margarita. Yes, we have margarita bars. We have a bar specializing in martinis in the beautiful El Dorado Royale, just to name a few. Personalized service, we're really going above and beyond with our concierge. They're there to attend our guests, and it's not just one person in the lobby for a few hours. They're dotted all throughout our property in these little gazebos, and at just a phone call away, all the way until 11 o'clock at night for anything our guests may need. Whether they're looking to have a romantic experience, we have romance concierge, or just needing something to be making their vacation stay even more special. And then there's also activities for all ages. So you've got kids clubs, of course, family programs, everything from yoga on the beach to tequila tasting, and so much more. Social responsibility is a big thing for Karisma Hotels and Resorts. Our impact on the environment is huge. So you can take a look on the left-hand side, probably too small for you to see. So I'll tell you, we're Rainforest certified, Green Globe certified, and many more. So if you're a person that has these same values, just like Karisma Hotels and Resorts, this is the property for you. And the picture you see there is a young lady in our greenhouse, which is close to 100,000 square feet, based in the Riviera Maya. So talk about foodie and farm to table. We have greenhouse to table with our own greenhouse, with our own vegetables and herbs that supply all of our properties in Riviera Maya and more.
How fresh can you get than that, right? From
Isn't
the
that
greenhouse,
amazing?
Yeah. And I think, like you mentioned, sustainability is huge with a lot of individuals. They're really being more conscious, and to know that they're going to visit a resort that's keeping that top priority is awesome.
That's right. It's pretty amazing. I could do 3 hours of only that subject, of all the commitments and the things we do. It's really empowering to me as an individual, and it makes me feel really proud about where I work. Now, our peace of mind is very interesting. And of course, when you're booking with a professional, such as you will be, she's going to be able to support you with all that information, but it's going to tell you if you're interested on how are things looking for travel nowadays. So I won't go too far into that, but I would like you to know that we've always had the highest health and safety standards, and now we've implemented hundreds of new protocols, but not to make it sort of anything that makes you feel uncomfortable. On the contrary, to really give our guests an ease and escape and just that peace of mind. So we do have a PCR testing that you can book in advance. It's done on property. There's a special price for our guests. And that's if you're traveling from Canada or the UK. And if you're traveling from the United States and you need the antigen test, that is provided with no cost, just as well as for guests of any of our visiting countries. If there is a case of a positive testing, 14 days are covered. Quarantine, of course, with at our properties at no extra charge. That's part of our peace of mind promise.
That's great.
Yes, just to give you that peace of mind and flexibility. So we're going to first go to the beautiful Riviera Maya, Mexico, with our El Dorado properties, which are adults only. I know you can't see all these little itty bitty things on the slide, so I'm going to leave you in the hand of the experts and just let you know this is south of the Cancun International Airport, which is so accessible from so many beautiful destinations here in Canada, and real easy. You can be there. Okay, so we've got the El Dorado Royale, the El Dorado Seaside Suites, El Dorado Maroma, El Dorado Casitas Royale, and El Dorado Seaside Palms. One thing I'm going to tell you, I told you they're not, they're only for adults. Another thing that they're really not is cookie cutter. Each one has its own unique personality. And I'll just go real quick through those highlights. So the El Dorado Royale would be the most active of all of our properties and the largest. But having said that, thinking about, our new norms of travel, social distancing, and just being in an escape and a beautiful area where you don't have to worry about being crowded. We have 478 suites, but we're spread over close to 1 kilometer of beachfront. And there are plenty of pools and restaurants and bars for you to enjoy throughout your stay. This would be the most active of all the El Dorado properties. And my favorite experience to talk about here would be our culinary theater. So not only do we have the greenhouse, ladies and gents, but we actually have a culinary theater for those foodies. Like us here on the line. Yes, where you can actually see live on screen where he's preparing with our sommelier doing wine pairing. It's amazing.
And do you have to pre-book this?
You do have to pre-book this, and there's a small service fee that's associated. It's under $20 a person. It's really amazing.
That's good.
Then there's the El Dorado Casitas Royale, which would be my suggestion for those on a romantic escape. This is actually connected to the El Dorado Royale. The highlights here are that they are all king beds, and all the suites are actually situated in these beautiful enclaves. Now, if you're thinking about a group or a destination wedding or just even an executive or social gathering, this is really cool because you can actually book an entire enclave. So it's pretty amazing. You can have events and everything, and everyone stays within that enclave. The enclaves have swim-up bars and pools and beautiful experiences. We've got fantastic restaurants and bars. The guests are at either El Dorado Royale or Casitas Royale. They can enjoy the facilities and services throughout. This is the image of the private enclave experience. And this is how the casitas are. So really these properties, the El Dorado, are true, authentic Mexican decor with that beautiful style and lots of lush tropical ambiance because you're surrounded by forests of palm trees. beautiful lazy rivers and pools, and then all on a beachfront that actually we do a 5K run to help you with all that beautiful gourmet cuisine every Friday, just for fun with our guests.
Absolutely stunning there. Yes.
Thank you. Now, the El Dorado Maroma, which would be the smallest of all the El Dorados, is just 157 suites. This is on the most beautiful beach. So remember this one if you're a beach lover, because this is on one of the top beaches in the world, according to Condé Nast.
Yes.
And its highlights are really that beach and the small, quaint ambiance and service, and the fact that it is a true beachfront resort. Just take a look at that beach.
It's stunning beach. I've walked on that beach. It's absolutely gorgeous. Yes.
We actually call it the air conditioning sand. It's like white flour. It's even cool when you sink your feet in. It's really amazing. And now this property is actually the home to the Palafitos. These are something to put on your bucket list. So if you're not traveling and you're saving up for that trip, let's talk about Palafitos. This is right as part of the El Dorado Maroma, but they're a waterfront, glass bottom, over water bungalow, where you have access to an exclusive over the water restaurant that has 180-degree views of the sea and so much more. These bungalows should be top on your list. They're very exclusive and they actually sell really well.
Romantic, right?
I know. And the El Dorado Seaside Suites is moving south. This property features one of the largest spas in all of the Riviera Maya. Now, we don't have a lot of time today, but if spas are your thing, I'd love to recommend this property to you. All the El Dorados have spas which are called Naai spas, which are taking into consideration the Mayan vision. And the Mayan culture is what you're going to find is one of the most important features of Riviera Maya. So we're implementing and including rituals, ingredients, and so much more history and beauty in that way. Now, this property is the most recent of the El Dorados. You can see the top left-hand corner is a beautiful infinity plunge pool oceanfront suite. So everyone has an amazing view. Everyone has a plunge pool swimming right off your deck. And everyone has this most beautiful view. You can see the terrace here and these beautiful infinity suites, what they look like. Just look at that view.
Yes, and I stayed in a corner one, and I love getting into the infinity pool and going up and down the whole
isn't that so
area?
fun?
Yes.
Now, its sister property is right next door, and the guests have full access here to that as well. And this is only 380 suites. This is El Dorado Seaside Palms. Previously, they were one property, and now they're considered two. So you'll find that you can ask for them by name. So we have the Infinity one, which is El Dorado Seaside Suites, and now the El Dorado Seaside Palms, which is the original first El Dorado Seaside Suites. Again, both of these are located quite south in the Riviera Maya. And I love that about it. Having lived in the destination, I can tell you about the richness and culture and experiences. And the great thing about when you're staying at El Dorado Seaside Palms, you've got all the gourmet cuisine. The Mezcal bar is here. We have a British pub and so much more beauty, which really bare fun, romantic beauty with a really beautiful beach. And it's right in the heart of all the different things to see, like Tulum, and all of those beautiful things are right outside your doorstep. That's a picture of our beach. And this talks about, again, the main destination attractions. Isn't that beautiful?
Yeah, gorgeous. Stunning.
Now, if you would like to travel light and not bring any clothing, no problem. We have Hidden Beach Au Natural, world's only 5-star Au Natural resort. So that means you've heard it right. The people our guests are not wearing clothing. Now, they do have full access to the neighbor El Dorado Seaside Suite. So it's the neighbor hotel, but they must come fully dressed. But this beautiful gem has just 43 suites in one enclave. Isn't that great? And themed activities daily and nightly for Au Natural guests. So that closes up our adults only segment. And I want to continue quickly on gourmet inclusive for all ages, if that's okay.
Yes.
Perfect. So one of the great things when you're traveling with guests of all ages is to think about taking care of them. Now, we talked about the dietary restrictions or preferences and what we do with that. Well, now let's talk about our baby and toddler essentials, because we are the only ones in the industry to have baby and toddler inclusive. Now, what does that mean? Well, you see that little guy there looking into his bathrobe, which he's going to have at check-in. the baby bottle warmer, the monitors, the baby baths, the cribs, the strollers, the pack and plays, you name it. We've got it all covered, even baby Gerber food for the little ones.
Yeah, it certainly lessens that packing for families with babies, because they don't have to bring all of that. They can just go down there, be prepared, and it's all assorted as to what they require. It's there, available for them. It's amazing what Karisma Resorts has done for that.
Well, thank you. And being still in the Riviera Maya destination, I'll just mention, we're now going to talk about the family-friendly properties, but we're all still south of the Cancun International Airport, just to keep that in mind. So we'll start off with Generations Riviera Maya. This is our all-suite, all oceanfront, all gourmet family resort. And this property is much like the seaside suites in the building structure, where it's all oceanfront. And we've got 1, 2, and 3 bedroom suites with kitchenette and dining living room. So that's perfect. Talk about traveling with your social bubble. You can book 12 people in a suite like this, not a problem. And you can have room service in your suite, someone coming in preparing breakfast, going out to eat, whatever it is that you desire, that can be had. And it's so great to have these options for families that want to travel together. And you're going to be most impressed about this part of the presentation, where we really have those room categories, thinking of families that aren't your just, you know, two adults and 1 children. We can take 5 and even up to 12 guests in properties like this.
And that's sometimes a challenge for those bigger families who want to travel together and stay together. So that's perfect for them to realize what Karisma Resorts at the Generation Riviera Maya can do for them. Multi-generation, multi-people, close family and friends could all be staying together.
That's right. So it's great for girlfriend getaways. It's great for family trips. My father and family is in Ontario. I'm in BC along with another one of my brothers. And so we want to get together when this is over, and we're already planning our family trip, and it will be here to Generations. One of my most favorite things, so this is actually also in the complex of where the El Dorado Royale and El Dorado Casitas Royale, which means, guess what? Do you know?
You get to use all the facilities.
You get to use all the facilities as long as you're 18 years of age.
Right.
And so as a mom, I can tell you, I really enjoy this, that my kids can be at the kids club having a blast. They've got a ball pit. They do indoor and outdoor activities. There's an outdoor in the sand beach play area. And I can go and hang out at the swim up bar like an adult, you know, and reacquaint myself with my husband for the day, which is a real big thing for families, especially for couples that have small children. It's a really nice respite. Or I can go and have a beautiful dinner at our Fuentes Culinary Theater for the night while I have a babysitter with my little ones. Or if I'm on a trip like I'm planning, I'll be leaving them with the grandparents.
Absolutely. Hey, what a rejuvenation when you do that.
I do, yes. Yeah. Even my hair grows. You see, there I am in the picture.
There you go.
Everything gets better when you get to go on an adults-only little trip real quick,
Absolutely.
Right?
Yes.
So next up, we'll go to the Azul Beach Resort, Riviera Cancun, and this is a beachfront resort for everyone. My favorite thing to talk about on this property, now I was based here for over a decade physically on property. I know, horrible. I had to eat here every day, and I got to come and stay on the weekends with my family. Rough life, but someone has to do it, right?
Somebody had to do it. I'm glad you were able to, Sabrina.
Thank you. I cherish those memories. So this property, what I really want to point out is it's really good for multi-generation as well. It's sort of a U-shaped property, and it's got family rooms. Adult only rooms are actually the leading category. And then it's got guaranteed connecting suites. So again, you can have those suites that guarantee connecting, and a lot of our suites over there, our family suites, actually have a king size bed which closes off, and then the pull-out double sofa bed so the adults can have some privacy. We've got swim-up suites and fantastic offerings for food and beverage and spa. Again, gourmet inclusive, which I won't go over and over since we don't have that much time. But one of the big highlights also is the travel time. Let's say you're coming for a 3-night escape. This is only 15 minutes door to door from the Cancun International Airport to our lobby.
That makes it great, yes.
Doesn't it? And this is home to the best restaurant in Mexico. Now you're talking a country that is
Mexico.
Exactly. You're talking the country. So it's the best restaurant inside a hotel in Mexico. So that's the category from the Gourmet Awards of Travel and Leisure in Mexico. And it's a AAA 5-diamond award winning restaurant. So our properties have the AAA 4-diamond rating. Some of you may remember, and I like to educate customers on this. If you ever saw the movie Ocean's 11, when the inspector comes and they're trying to fudge all the things at the hotel, if you remember that inspection that takes place. So this is not something that a resort can buy. And I really want to mention that because it's really important to consider that when you're making your travel plans. And this restaurant happens to be a phenomenal restaurant. Again, add this to your bucket list. It's on Open Table. No matter where you stay, if you're a foodie, you need to research and come and try this phenomenal restaurant, which is actually located right at the Azul Beach, Riviera, Cancun.
And what was the name of it again?
It is called Les Chic. Thank you very much.
Chic,
because it's a tiny, tiny, tiny part on the slide, I'm sure. So Les Chic. So think about chic, just exactly what you see in front of you. How chic does that plate look? And you can have tasting menus and up to 18 courses. And I know it sounds like a lot, but they are even bite-sized little trials, things that come out with smoke and lots of interesting, beautiful, everything you see on that plate, for example, is edible. If you love to have fine dining and exploring new cuisine, this is the place for you. It's really a once in a lifetime.
Okay, who's ready to come with me? Come on, let's get back. Yeah, awesome. Let's go.
Now we're going to chill out. If we have any parrot heads in the crew, this is for you. So we are honored as Karisma Hotels and Resorts to have the exclusive rights to have these beautiful new brand, which is called Margaritaville Island Reserve. So there are some Margaritaville properties out there in the Caribbean and elsewhere, which is phenomenal. This is a very important brand globally, but Karisma has the exclusive for the Island Reserve. So it's the only all-inclusive, and this is a true license to chill. You can expect when you arrive at this property also just 15 minutes from the Cancun airport and family friendly. You can expect to have a full refreshment center, fully stocked with all your tools and things that you need to make the most amazing drinks. You're going to have a little bracelet, which is going to be allowing you to have points at Joe Merchants, which is on the top right-hand corner. So you can over 150 items to customize your bar, from foie gras to champagne to Pringles and peanuts and craft beers that you get to use to customize. You can get the famous Margaritaville concoction maker, you name it. You get flip-flops as well as in your room when you check in.
So making it, this resort has not been open that long, has it?
That's right. That's a great question. Thank you for bringing that up. So it opened actually March 2020.
Yes.
And we've had phenomenal results as far as guest satisfaction and experience. It's the first and only, and what it is really, it is laid back luxury with no pretension. If you're in your swim up room and you're ordering a beautiful order of fajitas and guacamole and some margaritas, you're going to see the waiter walking through the water with a table the size of your kitchen table, bringing you your drinks and cuisine.
Hey, it sounds like a girls' weekend away, doesn't it?
Really, you know what? I can't wait to go. We just launched our wedding packages, and I just want to get married over and over again just to go, because the events, it's local live music, it's amazing cuisine that's true to the local and international best flavors, and it is just a laid back, beautiful experience to really escape.
Oh, sounds good to me.
It really is. And what you can see here on the slide is our 5 o'clock somewhere bar. Something I love about that. Well, there's also margarita blending bikes right on the beachfront here, and lots of amazing things that I could go on about all day. But let's go now to Negril in Jamaica. A beautifully, so we're leaving Mexico, Riviera Maya, and we're now going to Negril, Jamaica. So this is on one of the best beaches of the world. And this, ladies and gents, is the Azul Beach Resort Negril. So it's about an hour and a half from the Montego Bay, the Sangster International Airport that you arrive to, and it's under 300 suites. So best kept secret, again, very boutique. So not a huge hotel, and a true beachfront. I challenge anyone to tell me a property that is more beachfront and more family friendly than this one, because literally the furthest room from the beach will take me, I think it is a 2.5 to 3 minute walk to get there.
That's
Okay.
awesome. Yeah.
And so this is great for toddlers. We've got the kids club as well. I really love this for small children because it's a white sand, calm beach. I love this for families. I love it for a girlfriend getaway or an adult getaway as well. It's a phenomenal gem of a property with amazing cuisine and great options. They have an indigo bar in the evenings that turns into an adult-only experience. They do things like movies on the beach, that you can see from when you're dining in our beautiful ocean view restaurants and so much more. It's a multi-generational resort, so again, for guests of all ages. Now let's
stunning beach. Sorry, it
right?
is.
No, that's right. Thank you. It's so true. And we're going to move now to the Dominican Republic, to the beautiful Punta Cana. Another honor for Karisma Hotels and Resorts is the fact that we are the one and only exclusive partner with Nickelodeon Hotels and Resorts, which is owned by Viacom. So as you probably have all heard of Nickelodeon, yes?
Yes.
Well, this is to help our guests rekindle this sense of play in the beautiful Punta Cana. So once you arrive at Punta Cana, that's right, only 30 minutes away. However, I want to say there's SpongeBob, there's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Dora the Explorer,
right.
and things like this, but it's not that you're greeted and all of a sudden you have characters in your face. It's very well done in the sense that if you'd like a character breakfast, it's done in a very fun and beautiful, colorful restaurant, and that's it. If you'd like to immerse with the characters, it's at Aquanic, which you can see is our big, beautiful water park where we host our entertainment and things like this. It's done in different locations. So it's not that it's in your face, but you'll find subtle hints. For example, in the room, you have etched into the smoked glass mirror between your hot tub and the room, a little like a clothing line with SpongeBob's shorts hanging, so
awesome.
they're very subtle details and beautiful gourmet cuisine. We have a gourmet village, as a matter of fact, at this property. It's shared with a property called Sensatori Punta Cana as well. So just 200 suites, an amazing water park, and lots of fun for guests of all ages, especially those SpongeBob fans, because let's face it, there are SpongeBob fans from guests 0 to 99 and up, right?
Absolutely. The fact that the water park, I think it was over 500,000 square feet. So it goes to show you can still social distance with that water park. So
that's right.
Yes.
And then the Sensatori is right next door, so neighboring. So they actually share the facilities and services right here with the Nickelodeon Hotels and Resorts in Punta Cana. This is also a family-friendly brand. And again, I know it's really tiny, so it's hard for you to see, but we've got an immense and beautiful beachfront with infinity pools and amazing service. And I was mentioning earlier the Gourmet Village. The Gourmet Village is what I think is most exciting. We've got piano bars, Asian dining, we've got live entertainment happening there, coffee shop, a restaurant by Le Chic, the award-winning one I told you about in Mexico.
Nice. Yeah.
An inspired restaurant by that as well. And then I think we're pretty good for continuing. I think we should maybe stop because I don't want to go too much over time. We do have some more properties coming soon, but perhaps we're out of time for today. What do you think?
You just have a couple.
Quickly go. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I was just going to say, you lots of opportunity for destination weddings,
Yes.
like lots of group activities that you can go multi-generational with the Karisma Resorts. But the key is, if you're really a foodie and you really enjoy great food, you can't go wrong booking with the Karisma Resorts at any one of them because they're 5+. And they certainly will give you the service, and that's what's amazing. So you want luxury, like you said in the beginning, Sabrina, we need to book you at the Karisma Resorts, and there's a variety of them that we could choose from that would suit their personality, needs, and wants and likes, right? And that's
right. Yeah, we have some exciting things that Susan can keep you up to date. We hope to be back in the future on another one of these great events. And I can't thank you enough, Susan, for inviting us. We have more coming with more Margaritaville properties, with breweries of Land Shark beer right on site, and live entertainment and so much more. These are new built properties, along with another Nickelodeon Hotels and Resorts in the Riviera Maya with over 6 acres of water park with Aquanic. So lots of great things to look forward to for travel, that's for sure. So stick with Susan and she'll keep you updated.
Absolutely. So that's so exciting to know that that's coming up. And the thing is, we want to inspire you because travel is really going to be the way to rejuvenate everybody. And we know that it seems like you can't go right now in Canada, but people are booking. So if you got particular dates that you want to go with, whether you're travel buddies or with your certain bubble of family and friends, you want to start booking and put a deposit down and get the right dates, because when it opens up, believe me, it's going to be a floodgate, and because people are getting antsy feet, itchy feet. Let's get going, right? Because many had to move their vacations. So thank you so very much for Sabrina to come and talk to us about the Karisma Resorts. They're amazing. They certainly are filled with luxury. I can't wait to go to the Margarita Reserve all-inclusive. That looks so unique. I can't wait to go see that and be there, and looking forward, especially since it just opened up in March, right?
Yes.
And here we are, April, so it is like brand new, and be so exciting. But yes, we'll definitely have to have you come back and talk more, because there's so much more to the Karisma Resorts and their brands and their names of all their resorts and so forth. But thank you so much for joining us today.
You're so very welcome. And thank you for having us. And we hope to see you and host you, Susan, of course, and any one of your clients. It would be our honor.
Well, thank you. I'm just going to flip this down. So we'll say once again, take care, everybody. Please be safe, keep smiling, and start planning and booking for your next dream vacation or family vacation, or just time away to spa vacation, a retreat, whatever you need. So anyway, everybody take care, and we will talk to you soon. Next Tuesday, another adventure is waiting for you. So you'll have to stay tuned and join me. I'll look forward to seeing you. Take care, everybody. Bye.
Bye. Thank you.